Are we live? It seems to be that we're live. Oh, that's the sad thing about this thing. I can't check how loud I am and how loud I'm not. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep talking for a little bit, just for a little bit, and then test out my audio on my phone. That's the only way I can tell if I'm loud or not, if I'm clipping, or if my volume in audio is just right. Is just right. Alrighty then. So should I mute? I won't mute my audio just yet. What I want to do is a live trailer reaction with you guys and then do some movie news, some movie talk. But as per usual, uno momento. Uno moment. Big dog, big dog, big dog. Dominic James 3000. My brother's always on fire. Homie said, I'm in there. I'm in there. I got to get in there with my dog, man. Was good, was good, was good. Thank you for joining the live. Was popping. Happy Monday. Let me know if I'm coming through. Let me do the test on my side, but appreciate you. It's like you joined at the right time. Great minds think alike. Great minds. So it's like your spirit said, yo, your homie's live. You're trying to check if the audio is cool. Jump in on there and let him know the audio is cool. I just want to hear it's cool on my side. Just happen to be off work. Yo, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. No complaints over here. It's a win-win for everyone. You sound good. Say less. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can just bump up the audio just a little bit. Just a little bit for a little extra spice. A little extra spice. First time doing this, so I'm gonna do a watch reaction with you guys. So I think the trailer audio will come through. I think. I mean, I don't mind it coming through. That's part of the whole fun aspect. That's part of the whole fun aspect. I forgot the camera was over here because I'm looking at myself on here so I can see the comments come through. But yeah. Okay, cool. I'm trying to see what's in the background. You can see family stuff in the background. I'm with moms right now. I'm with moms. I'm chilling. Man, we're good to go. Let me get this trailer up. Let me get this. Just the first time doing this. I normally prefer to just do the lives when we talk, but I've got some movie notes here. I want to talk about some movie news. I want to talk about some DC potential Justice League introduction in Superman Man of Tomorrow's sequel, whatever. We got that to talk about. We got Freddy Krueger to talk about. Oh, I think I already did in the previous video. I think we already did a Freddy thing, but the Freddy Krueger talk was that uh they're looking at Jim Carrey for playing Freddy. That's the Freddy Krueger talk we did last time. So without further ado, let's jump in on this trailer. Let's see what we got going. Let's see what we got going on this trailer reaction real quick. All right, let me just check everything is cool. As you can see, I'm not in my usual location. Like I said, I'm with family. So I got the big boy Blue Yeti in the hand. And I'm glad Dominic James has joined to let me know the audio is coming through nice and clean. There's a delay. I think the delay makes sense because I'm running on Wi-Fi. Normally I do my lives. Oh my gosh. I gotta cancel this, man. I can't answer this because if I mute. Okay. So this is the official trailer reaction. You said there's a delay. How bad is the delay? You know what? I gotta mute my mic real quick. My brother's calling. So my brother was just calling to confirm that, yeah, like Dominic James said, there's a delay. I don't know if I can fix that because I'm running off Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you're at mom's. Mama's like, all I need is an internet connection. Whereas me and my brother were like, we need a gigaton connection because we game, we stream, we watch movies, so it's got to be smooth, buttery smooth. Mystic Vortex. Now, let me not get distracted. Let me not get distracted. But thank you once again for letting me know, Dominic James. I didn't want to make it look like I was ignoring you, but thanks for letting me know about the delay. The down about the delay. Once you guys, I think I have to wait 30 more seconds to get a response from you, so that way you don't think I'm ignoring you. I know sometimes when I do my lives, I tend to waffle on a little bit before I look at the comments. All right. Without further ado, without further delay, um, let me do this watch reaction. I want to watch it real quick because I know if I'm watching a video whilst streaming via Wi-Fi, it's going to be El Pollo Loco. It's going to be loco, man. Okay, let's do this. It's taking too long to load. I'm running this live off a laptop. Technology. At least it's working though. Wait. I'm already hearing the audio. No. Wait. It's already giving me audio without visual. No. Oh, wait now. Wait. Man, you come on. Don't mess my live up. Just wait. Let me full screen. I wanna enjoy it full screen. It's so different when you go back to an older computer. How slow things are. I mean, it's not surprising per se, but it's you forget, you go back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're doing it now. That's Xavier. Man, that's the downside about this nonsense. Why are you glitching on me, son? I didn't pause you now. Come on. Don't embarrass your boy live. Come on. Let's go. Who's talking? Whose voice is that? Is that supposed to be Doom? Ooh! Ooh, nice! Okay, come on, dude. Come on! Joaquin Gambit doing the thing. Cyclops doing the thing. Nice! What? With two fingers. Is that Jane? Oh, come on, dude. Come on. That's it. Oh, you guys suck for that one. Oh, yeah, that's some teasing nonsense. See it in Infinity Vision. Is that a new thing? 12/18 is they better not change the dates. Okay, I'm taking it back. Let's go back one more time. That was too sweet. I'm surprised that they intro the first shot we get is of the X-Men reality. That's interesting. I didn't and then the next shot we get is Doom. But I thought they would open the trailer with Doom first. So I think that's supposed to be Robert Downey Jr.'s voice as Doom. That's interesting. God damn, this is good. Avengers Tower looks nice. Yeah, the visuals look beautiful. And I'm surprised Thor is the voice they've gone with as the one narrating. Cyclops looks sexy. Gambit looks cool. I don't know how we're seeing Tom Hiddleston, Loki. Mystique looks nice, man. I don't know about Sam Wilson's Captain America anymore. Oh, Cyclops' beam is. Oh, that is looking saucy, dude. Yeah, the way that Doom blocked Thor's axe with two fingers is just. Yeah, they got to do. I can't talk. I don't know how they're going to scale or show the scale of his strength compared to Thanos, because Thanos had that thing lay in his chest. So for Doom to stop it with two fingers, especially especially after Thor leaps into the air, comes through with the thunder and lightning or the electric or whatever it is, and then strikes down, and you block that shit with two fingers. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't know, man. I do not know. Where did he get the hammer from then? Where did Thor get the hammer from? Freaking nice, dude. Very interesting way they chose to lay up the whole thing. I'm really surprised as to how they set up. First thing we get is the X Mansion, Xavier, then Doom, and then Thor's voiceover. Is there a cutscene? Just a countdown. Nothing? Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah, it's a solid trailer. I'm gonna do a nice breakdown over the week or maybe next week. Solid trailer. Solid, 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 solid trailer. This made me respect Gambit even more. Yeah, I mean, when you hear rumors, oh, he's gonna be in the movie, or we saw something at the end of Wolverine versus Deadpool. We did, but I didn't know how they were going to feature him in the movie. I don't know. I just all I heard is, oh, if you look again, you see the little glowing ring. That means somebody opened a portal to take him in. You don't know who it is. So when you keep hearing people say stuff, to see him in the trailer officially, I think that's also smart. I don't know. I mean, they could have showed a lot of other characters. Maybe Wolverine. Maybe Wolverine is not around in this Earth where Cyclops is at. Maybe, but I'm just looking at the interesting choices they showed in the first trailer. They could have easily stuck with Wolverine. They could have easily stuck with Deadpool. They could have showed Jean, maybe Colossus, Cyclops with his costume there. That looks cool. But I'm just trying to figure out. I think it makes sense that they can play with this anyhow they want, because they know people are going to see this movie. People want to see if this movie is going to be good, and the first thing that will get them excited enough after previs, after behind the scenes, after Comic-Con interviews, after one or two evasive questions whilst the movie's coming out, or Tom Holland is promoting Spider-Man, or I can't really speak on the movie, but this is going to be after all that stuff. The first thing people will say, you know what, after all those things are done, the only thing I'm looking forward to seeing to get me geared up is a trailer, or our trailers. And it's a good thing they didn't make it too short. and I don't want to say too long. I think the length is perfect. I think the length is perfect. Maybe a little. They could have made it a little longer, but I'm glad they didn't make it too short. And showing Steve at the end, and then Thor like, I'm not sure. There's okay, call the hammer back, and it's just a beautiful callback, subtle but beautiful callback. But Gambit versus what's his name, Ten Ring, Simulu, whatever his name is. I think that's a smooth play because this is again first trailer for the comic book fans, the non-comic book fans. This is the first thing the world will see. For those of us who are already like, I can't wait to see the movie. Marvel has done no wrong. Some of us are like, I can't wait to see the movie because this will be the final nail in the coffin to say these guys are back, or it's game over. Spider-Man is a no-brainer. I was recording the video yesterday, and I was talking about people are going to see Spider-Man because of three factors: Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and because it's a Marvel movie. The Tom Holland fans are going to see the movie nonetheless. The Spider-Man fans who like Tom Holland playing Spider-Man are going to see the movie nonetheless. And then the Marvel fans ish are going to see the movie nonetheless to see what they're going to do at the end or in the middle that will lead up into Doomsday. But for this trailer to be the first trailer the world sees, I salute them. I salute them for sure. Dominic says the trailer was good. Looks sick. Mystique looks a little funny. Thor and Steve in a TVA. That last shot. Oh, that's what it is. Say less. Say less. But I'm curious as to where he got the hammer from. Did he jump timelines, or who gave him the? How they couldn't have reforged the hammer? So where is that hammer coming from? Since Steve, because if Steve took it back, if he said TVA, so that means it just jumped a different reality where the hammer is laying dormant. It's I don't know. It's just it's like, okay, where is he? The fact that Thor is the one holding the hammer, he's going to retrieve it from somewhere or someone, right? And then he's taking it somewhere. Steve shows up. He's like in disbelief. It can't be. It's impossible. All right, if you are who you say you are, prove you are who you say you are. The Steve that I know was worthy of wielding the hammer. And then boom. But remove Steve from the scene. Where did Thor get the hammer from? And where is he? I mean, I you could say he's going to fight on Doomsday with it. Doomsday. Doctor Doom blocked the shit with two fingers, man. After jumping in the air, two fingers blocking. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm thirsty for it. Good trailer. Very good trailer. It's not like Avengers Endgame trailer or Avengers Infinity War trailer. That time period, I don't think they can recapture that time period. I mean, I assume they're trying to. I don't think they can because that era was golden. Especially the TV spots they were dropping, especially for Endgame. That era was absolute gold. And I feel they can recapture that moment. They can definitely, feed off that moment for sure. But nah, this is good. This is very, very good. Interesting choice to put Shang-Chi and Gambit. I can pick random characters off a sheet of paper and say these are the people, these are the characters some people are looking forward to seeing in the movie, despite knowing or not knowing what's going on behind closed doors, or even the cast sheet, or not the cast sheet, the post that they dropped recently. You could be like, they could have focused more on these characters than the other characters. And the fact that we're going to get Ant-Man in this movie rather than Secret Wars, I'm impressed as to how Marvel has done this, because they didn't have to show Gambit, they didn't have to show Shang-Chi, but to show those two characters who, again, are not necessarily fan favorites movie wise. I mean, Gambit, yes, Gambit, because of what how Channing Tatum depicted him in Deadpool versus Wolverine, and that's what you call good writing for a character, and then I would say good acting from an actor, because we just got him in a glimpse, just like what, like his total runtime for that movie, 15-20 minutes, maybe even 50. I think 20 is too long. 15 minutes, and how many scenes was he like comprehensive dialogue? It was one or two. I mean, some lines, yes, and then the fight scenes. So just that alone, how Channing Tatum played his character, and then how the choreographer did his fight scenes, just those two elements alone in that one movie of Deadpool versus Wolverine, and a lot of people instantly fell with his version of Gambit. Sometimes that's all it takes. And I personally enjoyed Gambit more than I did Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi had a full movie. Especially if you're saying you're throwing in a martial arts character in the Marvel universe, and you're talking to a guy who's seen how many Bruce Lee movies, how many Kung Fu movies, how many Jackie Chan movies, how many Jet Li movies, how many Donnie Yen movies. And then we're talking The Raid, the movie The Furious that came out recently. So when you show us, Shang-Chi, we're like, that's not Kung Fu. That's basic stuff. That's basic stuff, son. That is basic stuff. So yeah, they've done well. They've done well. I apologize again with the delay of my audio. He kept the hammer after Thor: Love and Thunder. Oh, say less. You're right. I forgot about that. I thought the hammer followed Jane into Asgard. Oh, gotcha. I got you now, Dominic James. Appreciate the reminder. Thank you very much. Appreciate the reminder. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This is how you do a trailer. So between now and December, I imagine other trailers will showcase other characters. I mean, you're showcasing Xavier, Mystique. I'm already cool with those characters because I enjoyed their depiction in all the previous X-Men movies. But the fact that I'm still stunned that they showed Gambit and Shang-Chi because they didn't have to. But I like how they're using their marketing to promote the not so popular characters outside of Gambit, because I know Shang-Chi, for me personally, he was just like, it was basic. That's why I'm like, the comparison between Gambit and Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi had a full movie, whereas Gambit had scenes in a full movie. And for me, between those two, I'd rather see what Gambit can do, or what Channing Tatum can do with Gambit, compared to what, because we already got Shang-Chi, and my head is like, if this is the best thing you can give us for a martial arts character, I'm okay. I'd rather you give me more Gambit than Shang-Chi, because you had your shot for one movie for Shang-Chi. You didn't do it well. For me, for my movie going experience, you didn't do it well. But for this short scenes with Gambit, I want to see what else you guys can do. His dialogue is funny, and then his fight scenes are good. All right, give me more of that guy. So to show them both, yeah, I think that's very, very, very smart. For me, it's smart marketing. You're not showing your main characters, then you leave. It's the setup. Like, when they're in the think tank room, how do they formulate the whole thing? We're gonna open the shot with Xavier's school, Xavier, then Doom, and the voiceover from Doom. I'm assuming now it's definitely Dr. Doom's voiceover. Then Thor. Just is the composition of the whole thing, everything to say, are we cool? We good? Yes. All right. Thumbs up, and then go for it. The final cut of the trailer to show to the world. Yo, 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 yo. Very impressive. I like it. I like what they're doing with it. I like what they're doing with it. Shang-Chi was a basic ass movie. Exactly, dude. It was like, that's why I said after. I mean, John Wick. We've seen John Wick. How many John Wicks did we see before Shang-Chi came out? You can't live in the world where a lot of people have seen many, many kung fu movies. Especially, it's like your default people to pull in for advice and for support and assistance is Jackie Chan. I prefer Donnie Yen's fighting style. I like the way because he doesn't play. His fights look like he will put you to sleep one time. Jackie, because of what Marvel's likes its humor. I feel Jackie's a safe bet to pull him in, get his crew in. We need some real serious balance martial arts. Either you go for Jackie's style or you go for the raid style. Then you pull in Jet Li and the guy. I mean, come on, Ong Bak. I can't remember his name. The guy who played the actor, the main character in Ong Bak, and even the guy, the one of the villains in Doctor Strange's movie. He's one of Kai Silas's people. He's also had some very very good martial art movies as well. So you've got those guys to pull in and say, "Yo, we want to make our first, kung fu ish martial arts movie in the Marvel universe. Help us out." Instead, they give us the most basic ass movie, like Dominic James said, basic. I'm like, come on, man. You can't take me to no wishy washy Chinese restaurant when I've had some serious Chinese food. Get out of town. So again, that's what I'm like. I see what you're doing. You're to showcase Shang-Chi in your first trailer for your big movie after so long, especially when people are like, yo, it's like so many things have been going against it bit by bit. Just not consistently, but enough to say it's 50-50. First was Dr. Doom's casting. People like, yo, just give this role to a proper actor. Don't have to bring back this guy. Then the peak was, oh, we're bringing back your boy, what's his name? Russo brothers. Okay, people are like, okay, so if Russo's coming back, I think we're okay with that. We're good. Whatever you do, we trust Russo. I mean, Russo did some movie with Chris and not Millie Bobby Brown. I didn't even finish it. It didn't hold my attention enough, and I don't have this one of those wavering attention span where it's like I need to be hooked. If it's not holding me, bye bye. Bye bye. Sayonara pendejo. Sayonara pendejo. So outside of the Marvel universe, I don't know how strong the Russos are. And again, I haven't seen anything prior to their Marvel universe entry and after, except that Millie Bobby Brown movie, and I didn't finish that movie. Same thing with James Gunn. In Marvel, he seems to be very, very good with the Guardians thing. And I didn't like the three, like the trilogy. I like the Guardians one. That's it. Two and three, I've watched them, but nah, it's not for me. Whereas Guardians one, yo, I remember watching that movie and I cried. I cried. I cried. Beautiful movie. I can watch it over and over again and not be bored at all. Second one, third one, no siree, Bob. Not so much. Not so much. My bad, big dog. Gotta bounce. I catch you all next stream. No problem. No problem. Thank you for joining, man. Listen, we got Shang-Chi in the movie and Marvel's What If and Marvel Zombies. And I thought, kind of a dry character. Yeah, there's something about his energy that doesn't. I mean, they could have done a lot with Shang-Chi. They could have done a lot with Shang-Chi. But this is a sweet trailer. This is a sweet, 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 sweet trailer. I'm stoked. I can't wait to watch the trailer breakdowns and whatnot. But I'm stoked. Well, very well done. Very, 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 very well done. Yes, man. Finally, finally. Hopefully, Spider-Man is on point because I mean, you even dropped the trailer before the movie come on, because they could have easily said, "No, we're gonna drop the trailer worldwide after the Spider-Man movie comes out, or we're gonna drop it the same day the Spider-Man movie comes out, or we're gonna drop it online um the first week after the Spider-Man movie comes out. So if you want to see it, in person, go check out the Spider-Man movie." I mean, that could have gone, sour for some people. Some people will be like, "Ah, that's now Marvel's playing gimmicks." I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But they could have easily said, "Yep, we're gonna drop this in front of the Spider-Man movie or after." Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be rewatching that over and over again because the whole setup was good. The Fantastic Four crew, um, Shuri and not Killmonger, M'Baku, and Namor. Namor, that's another character I don't really care for. I don't really care about him at all. Just like Shang-Chi. So to show them or to feature them and focus on them in this movie and trailer, yeah, I don't see Kevin Feige killing off Namor just like that. I don't see him killing off. Yeah, I don't. But I'm stoked. I'm excited. That's one thing I can say. I'm definitely excited. Um, Impressed, man. I'm impressed. Didn't think they would pull it off, but I'm impressed. Yeah, yeah. We excited. We are definitely excited. Finally, finally. Wow. All right, let me see if I got some. I was gonna do some movie news real quick before I sign off. Damn. I'm just thinking about the shots, man, because the shots were done very well. And then to showcase Cyclops' power as well. Yeah, they that's a solid trailer, dude. It's like the bare minimum, but they've done well in my book. The bare minimum, but they've done well in my book. That's yeah. I'm gonna watch it again later. I am definitely gonna watch it again later for sure. For sure. Very well done, Marvel. Very well done. Very well done. This has got me more excited than this nonsense universe. At least between Marvel and DC, at least Marvel is winning. Two movies in one year, that's good enough for me. I would like three though. I would like something in March, something in May or June, or maybe something in April, something in June, July, and then something in December. I think you can pull off three movies. Or if you do two movies every year, then at least have some good online. I mean, sorry, not online. Some good Disney Plus projects going. At least animation and some good solid TV series. The Wonder Vision stuff, I'm bored out of my skull with that one. I don't really care about that Wonder stuff anymore. So Wonder, I don't care about it. What else don't I care about? Anything that doesn't have juice to it. The What If series, I still want some more because I think anything to do with animation and What If is an infinite, pot of gold to just mine from, and you can never go wrong with that. You just can't go wrong with that because that's always going to be successful. Yeah, I'm seeing all the posts on Instagram right now. It's just crazy. At least they just said Daredevil Born Again season 3 is officially wrapped filming, so that's something I can get down with. But I would like, if you're going to only, I don't know. I don't know. If you're going to do two movies only annually, then I feel you need some more TV products going just to keep up the spice, man. I personally would like three movies annually from Marvel. I don't care about DC at all. Anything DC does from, my bad, I should have said this, from James Gunn's quarter. Now Matt Reeves, however, I'm cool. I'm down with Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves hasn't let me down yet. But James Gunn, I don't care about that guy at all. I just saw a post yesterday talking about is it yesterday or 2 days ago? They're talking about the Man of Tomorrow might introduce the Justice League. And then the fact that it's the characters they had on the roster. And I saw Blue Beetle. I'm like, who the hell wants to see Blue Beetle? These people don't. These people just do whatever. This is how you get people looking forward to your project, right? Like I said earlier on, I don't. It in my head, I wouldn't have thought to myself, okay, how do we get these two characters that many people aren't necessarily, well, one of these two characters, which is Shang-Chi. Not everyone in the audience is excited and stoked about Shang-Chi. So how do we get people looking forward to seeing more of him? You throw him in the first anticipated Marvel movie. You throw him in the first trailer of that movie coming out this year. At the end of the year, one of the final movies people will see this year before the year closes out, and you decide to put this particular character that we can all agree on. Not everyone is stoked about him. Yo, that's a gamble. That is a gamble. Gambit, however, I imagine if you put those two characters in front of the audience and ask them, just a general audience plus the collective fans, I imagine people would say they enjoyed Gambit a lot more than they did Shang-Chi. They would say Shang-Chi is a cool movie, but what Gambit did for them and how they, Gambit made them laugh and how he delivered his lines, all those things, would stick into people's minds more than Shang-Chi. I can't even remember the whole of Shang-Chi's movie. I can't remember the movie at all, but I remember when Gambit walks in and the way he speaks, then how he spoke to Wolverine, then he used the car to break the glass. Then the joke about he shut out through his father's phallus. Just memorable scenes. Then the fight scenes as well. Nah, I'm sorry, dude. I got to give Marvel kudos for saying we're gonna put these guys head to head in the movie. It makes sense to say we're gonna have Gambit in the movie, yes, but Shang-Chi, he's not a character I would have picked. I think it makes sense him being in Secret Wars because there are a lot of people, some of the fans want to see first before you start showing us any side characters. Well done, Marvel. Well done. I woke up tired as well. And I just saw on the thumbnail, Doomsday. I'm like, is that one of those AI generated nonsense trailers? Then I saw that it came from Marvel's official YouTube page. I was like, holy crap, what? Yeah, say less. Got up, had me my late breakfast. I said, let me sit down and whip out this DJI camera and do some live reaction. Yeah, Blue Beetle is coming back into the DC universe thanks to James Gunn. I don't trust that dude. I don't trust that guy at all. At all, at all, at all, at all. Yeah, almost every post I'm seeing so far is just Avengers, 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 nonstop. Oh snap! The Odyssey is the Odyssey is the fastest film to reach the first million watch club on Letterboxd. Oh, I thought they made the money back in one day. It beat Superman. Yeah, I'm glad. That's the comparison to Superman. It shows you how many movies have come out this year that haven't even. Oh my gosh, that's the movie to compare it to. It beat Superman. Yeah, that sucks. The new trailer for Avengers Doomsday is going viral online. Yo, 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 yo. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I think Marvel needs to get its throne back, man. Marvel used to be with the experience you're looking forward to. And then they dropped the ball. So they need to get their throne back and they need to do extra work to maintain that throne. So you guys show me WandaVision, couldn't care less, man. Anything else outside of Spider-Man and Doomsday, I don't want to know. We do not care. We do not care. I think I'll leave it there then. I was gonna bitch about some DC stuff. There's this page that I follow online and it shows me some cool movie news. Every character spotted in the new trailer for Doomsday. So Thor and Captain America. I'm pretty curious as to how they're going to explain these things, man. Thor and Doomsday. See, I didn't even talk about the new Avengers. I didn't even talk about Bucky. I didn't even talk about Sam Wilson because I don't care anymore. I don't, and even the way if you carry your characters in a goofy manner, there are many of us who wouldn't care, and not even in a goofy sense like the Guardians of the Galaxy, because those guys weren't necessarily. I don't make it sound like Goofy's bad. There's Goofy good, or there's good Goofy and there's bad Goofy, and there doesn't feel to be like a seriousness level to them. This is supposed to be the new Avengers or whatever. I don't care anymore, dude. Marvel has dropped the ball so many times. I don't care anymore. I'm glad to see Fantastic Four. I want to see how they play off each other when it comes to the other characters. For sure. I want to see how Grimm, Reed Richards. It's a shame that that Tony Stark is dead, because I'd love to see how Reed and Tony play off each other or work with each other, and then Reed, Tony, and Banner. I've loved to have seen those three guys work together. That would have been so dope to see. But if I zoom in here on the Avengers with a Z, Diaz with a Z. Look at your guy. What's his name? The Russian Captain America. Can't remember. Red Guardian. Look at the way he's dressed. Look, and you always have to have some clown. No, 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 no. It's too overly playful. Too playful. There's subtlety. There's a way to do it so you laugh. This is way too playful. Look at the way he's dressed. Don't like it at all. So I'm hoping we get less screen time from these guys or some of them. And they showed Natasha. They didn't even show Bucky fighting, but they showed Gambit. They showed Gambit and Shang-Chi fighting. At least they're showing you their skills. They showed Thor. They showed Mystique transforming. That's pretty cool. Namor's flying. Cyclops' blast and the costume, comic book accurate costume. Nice. Ben Grimm with M'Baku. I don't know why they showed Loki. I don't think we needed to see Loki because Loki didn't, I mean, you're curious to say, okay, I wonder what he's going to do in the movie. I wonder what role he plays in the movie. Yeah, but just for the characters that stuck out. That's why I'm just looking at the whole composition of the whole trailer. The first thing you see and hear, and the last thing you see and hear. Those things are very, very important because it's the opening of a thing and the closing of a thing, and then in between in between, those things, what sticks out to the audience and what do you remember? What would you remember from this trailer? I definitely remember Gambit for sure. Shang-Chi for sure. Yeah, they didn't showcase I remember Xavier, Magneto, but they didn't showcase this guy's ability at all. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching that trailer again because I'm looking at the stills right now and I see looks like there's water holding back. No, there's an energy field holding back water. Yeah. We're going to be rewatching this trailer all week for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Avengers: Secret Wars will not be split into two movies. Okay, is that a thing? Were people expecting that to be two movies? And this is 3 hours ago that these guys just posted this up on Instagram. Avengers: Secret Wars will not be split into two movies in theaters December 17th, 2027. So it's coming out next year. I thought it was coming out in 2 years' time. So we're getting Avengers Doomsday this year, December, and Avengers Secret Wars next year, December. Dude, I thought that was supposed to be 2 years away. I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining at all. I wonder if the Russos are also in charge of that movie or someone else is in charge of that movie. Yeah, very, very good. It has a 13% odds to be the highest grossing film of 2026. But only recently they this same Instagram channel posted something that Spider-Man would be the highest grossing movie of the year, or it's tracking to be the highest grossing movie of the year. How Marvel's big three Avengers changed over the years. Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I'm stoked. Well done again, Marvel. Well done. This is how you get your people excited. This is how you get your people excited. I've got no issues. I've got no problem with the trailer. I know there are more scenes in the trailer that I like more than others. I just felt Loki was pointless. I wish you saw something from Winter Soldier, but I feel they've nerfed this character as well. Yeah, that's me done. I was definitely going to do some movie news, but we're good. I think I'll leave it here. So let me know how you feel about the trailer. You excited? Looking forward to it? Damn, son. Damn. Like when you in two minds, where you like, I mean, I'll see the movie, but it's just one trailer, and it's just the way it's composed. It's the way it's composed, and my brain is doing two things. I'm enjoying it as a fan, and I'm trying to analyze the thing, saying, why did you choose these specific characters to showcase for this movie in your first trailer, your first official trailer for this movie? And whatever they showed at Comic Con, that's if Comic Con is done already. Maybe they got a different viewing than the regular people who didn't go to Comic Con. But this is the first thing the larger audience will see, and you chose these specific characters to showcase first. It's your first trailer. Second trailer, third trailer, those count as well. There might be longer trailers. Then you have your TV spots. Then you have your teasers. But the first trailer, especially before the Spider-Man movie releases, is it coming out this week or next week? I'm just trying to get into the psyche of their minds. Like, yeah, we need to do this instead of that, and pull it off. Nah, well done to them, man. Well done, well freaking done to them because yo, yeah, can't say enough. I'm excited. I am indeed excited. I need to now. I'm looking forward to your typical guy that I watch to do the breakdown for me. And just yesterday, I started to rewatch slash binge the Mentalist TV show. One of the best TV shows I've seen. One of the best TV shows I've experienced of all time. One of the best. Outside of Dark Matter, outside of the Paradise TV show and Severance, The Mentalist is one of the best TV shows I've experienced in a long, long time. And it's 7 seasons deep. 7 seasons deep. Yeah. Marvel, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Cause I need the filthy taste of Supergirl washed out of my mouth. I need that taste cleansed completely. Completely, complete. Oh, before I go, I was gonna, you know what? I think I'll do a separate video for this. I'll tee up the video. I did a live recently talking about why people were angry at Supergirl's decision to kill in her movie. And the villain wasn't just your typical villain for me. I mean, when I say typical, he's not trying to control the world and dominate the world and take over your resources and there's not enough mouths to feed. His villainy or his villainry or whatever it is, his wickedness is different, right? What he does as a bad guy is disgusting. So I don't understand why they wrote the dialogue the way they did between um Ruth and Supergirl, where Supergirl was saying you don't kill, it's not good to kill. Ruth steps aside, and then Supergirl does the killing. I'm happy with the killing. I don't have a problem with the killing because of what the character, the main bad guy, was doing consistently and ongoing. Right now, how the killing came about is weird and poor writing, but I'm highly satisfied. I have no qualms with the killing of the bad guy, and I'm surprised I haven't seen multiple female fans or multiple female fans who love superhero movies come out and say they're also happy with the killing. So I've seen online people seem to be upset with the killing because there's this general rule that superheroes don't kill. I thought that was only a Superman thing because would you class Wolverine as a superhero or hero? And I'm sure he's killed in the past. So why is it that people tend to get fuzzy minded when it comes to what superheroes have done in the official comic books in general in their lore? But when it comes to to Supergirl, people are like, oh no, you're not supposed to kill. Why is it? It's wishy washy. People pick and choose when they feel like it. I don't understand that, and I've not seen a solution as to what you should do to someone who is as bad as Krem. Krem is what Krem was doing in that Supergirl movie is vile. It's putrid. So you're saying don't kill. You're saying lock up. Okay, then what happens to the women who have been violated? Nah, it's too big of a topic, and people were just sweeping it under the rug. Yeah, superheroes don't kill. Nah, you're generalizing, dude. You are generalizing. I feel there are some. We need to see some heroes that will say, "Yo, this is why I'm killing." Not just kill blindly, but if you don't have a bigger solution for the criminal or criminals you're dealing with or you're encountering, then that's just no, because I don't know what message you're trying to send to little children. Don't kill, so put them in prison, and then what? Okay, what happens to the people that Krem violated? Krem and his crew violated some women. So yeah, I'm going to record that video later on this week. Then we'll talk because I'm just bored of seeing the same old repeated nonsense online. Superheroes don't kill. Why? Explain why, and then give me what you feel. This is where a superhero can cross the line and say, okay, this is a person you can kill and can't kill, and then why? Because the idea that Krem and his crewmen came up with without any remorse, then why should I show you remorse when you've killed children, you've killed families without remorse because of your weird twisted mind to say I want my pirate crew to be all men and this is how I'm going to get my pirate crew to have all men in my pirate. No, 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 no. No, there's no remorse here. You woke up one morning, you thought it through, you ran the idea with your pirate men crew, and they all said yes. And it's funny how your pirate crew doesn't include women, only men. They all said yes, this is a good idea. And I imagine if one or two said no, you probably killed them. So the fact that you and your crew were okay with it, then there's no take him into prison, rehab. No, no. You can study your brain after. We can study your brain, get a psychic to probe your mind and see what makes your mind tick and try and catch any of the villains who are developing a very dark mindset like yours and catch them early and pull a minority report on them, then rehab those suckers. But Krem and his crew have been doing this vile thing for a long time, so no siree Bob. You guys don't you're too wishy washy, and that's scary. That's scary that there weren't many women speaking out. Maybe YouTube or social media was suppressing videos, but not enough women talking about saying if I was Supergirl, I'll do the exact same thing. Where are those women at? It's one thing to talk about real life because that thing is a reflection of real life. And like I said, let me pause. Let me pause. I don't want the live to get too spicy. I want to sit down, record my video, then I'll upload it. I'll pause. I'll pause. I'll pause. That's me done, peeps. I want to keep the same energy for the video. Keep the same spice for the video. Anyway, I'm glad this trailer came out because I've been hearing rumors coming out this weekend, and I already gave up. I thought they'll either drop it before Spider-Man movie starts in the cinema, or at the end of the Spider-Man movie, or maybe 2 weeks or 2 months before Doomsday comes out. Because I know they said they're going to re-release Avengers Endgame in the cinema, and I'm looking forward to seeing Terminator 2 in the cinema as well for the first time. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And my brother and I were talking. I was saying it's cool, but I feel it's low key sad that you have to re-release a movie that came out in the 80s, 90s in the cinema in 4K or 8K or whatever high res definition in 2026. Now, for those of us who saw the movie but never got to see the movie in the cinema, like myself, that's cool. That's awesome. That's an awesome experience. We're going to experience for the first time. For the first time. But the fact you have to re-release a movie that came out in the 80s and 90s in the cinema, that's saying something, man. What if all the blocks were taken with really dope movies? Do you think they would have time to squeeze that in? That's saying something. Unless James Cameron lost money on the previous Avatar, so he wants to recuperate money. He wants to get that money, boy. He said, "Yo, Avatar didn't do too well. You know what? They all seem to like Terminator, so throw that bad boy in the cinema." I mean, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. That's one of my favorite Arnold movies of all time. That movie is just timeless, timeless. No pun intended. Absolutely timeless, dude. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Yes, imagine the sound effects and the visuals, what they've cleaned up, what they've improved on. I don't know if they're gonna add one or two shots or something. I don't know, different camera angles. I don't know. Improved dialogue. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing that experience. So it's a win-win, but also I'm aware that you have to re-release a movie that came out in 80s and 90s in 2026 in the cinema. That's saying something about the movie or yeah, the movie going experience slash climate that says something. I haven't seen Disclosure Day yet. Just about ready to see The Furious. That's what triggered or re-triggered that conversation for me for about Supergirl killing Krem. I thought no, I want to talk about this properly because you guys can't pick and choose what you want to be angry about and not address the problem because Kara killing that guy to me makes perfect sense. They're bad guys. You'd be like, you know what, lock him up. They're bad guys. You're like, no, lobotomize this bitch. You guys are too soft, and that lets me know what's in your psyche. And I say that to say, some of you are not. You're not bold enough. Some of you aren't brave enough. You can talk all your talk, but you're not brave enough. Because if you were given the exact same abilities, yeah, where you're like, somebody shouldn't be a president, somebody shouldn't be a ruler, somebody shouldn't be a king, somebody shouldn't be a queen, somebody shouldn't be an emperor. The same way some of you guys didn't like Joffrey in the Game of Thrones, even though one would argue he's supposed to be the rightful ruler, but you don't like his attitude, his mannerisms. You guys would be bold about that. You'd be loud. You'd be loud and say, "Oh, the Sith are to this," or "Palpatine is this." But when it comes to where you know you need to make a serious, real decision, you guys are wavy. It lets me know the psyche, man. I'm not afraid to say somebody should get terminated for evil. Not why should I be afraid? If you have a system where you can put something over their dome and reassess their mind and change whatever's broken in there, knock yourselves out. Knock yourselves out. But if you don't have that, then what is your service? What is your role? What position are you playing in society? There's more like you out there, so I got to get you off the streets. We're trying to live our lives and learn who we are, and you're out here just collecting girls and say you're going to use them to raise. Yeah, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. You can tell how passionate I am. I saw Hoppers, by the way. Hoppers is a good animation. That's a good Disney cartoon. It's a Pixar. It's Pixar, right? That was good. I want to do a review about that one maybe at the end of this month. I need to watch it again because there's some things that I saw in it that I really really liked. Really really liked. It's been a while since I've liked a Pixar movie as well. The Minions stuff, I was bored. I didn't even know there was 5 Pennsylvania movies. Didn't even know there was a 4th or 5th Gru movie. Whatever. Anyways, peeps. That was a good ass trailer from Marvel, Avengers Doomsday. That was beautiful. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. If you're looking forward to seeing the movie a lot more now, you've seen the trailer. Did you like who they showcase? Who they did showcase? Who did you want to see in the trailer? Who were you expecting to see? And were you happy with everyone they revealed in this trailer? I've of course been your one and only multi-potentialite, neurodivergent host, the Cosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you for watching. This fan is going on full steam, man. I hope that didn't affect the audio, by the way. Avengers, assemble! Assemble we shall.